Hi guys, my name is Erica,
Hey, I'm Phil.
and we're doing another rom-com movie reaction video. So, yeah, that's what we're doing.
Cool, let's get into it. Okay.
Ooh, I'm excited about this.
The number one movie on this list.
Okay. And neither of us have seen it, right? Or have you seen it?
I've never seen it. It's so loud.
Sorry.
And this beautiful girl walked in, and I turned to Arthur, and I said, Arthur, you see that girl? I'm going to marry her. And 2 weeks later, we were married.
I feel like that kind of story was really common
Yeah,
back
for
in the day.
sure.
Whoa, he's so young.
Wow.
Oh, hi, Sally. Sally, this is Harry Burns.
It's when Harry met Sally.
Harry Albright.
Nice to meet you.
You want to drive the first shift?
No, you're there already. You can start.
It's like a rideshare thing.
Oh my gosh. How are you gonna call on the road? Do you have cell phones then?
When was this?
77.
Oh, phone booths and
Start
stuff.
the show already. Bye.
Oh, that's what she means on the way, like if they stop over, I guess.
Mm-hmm. This is Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Did they say where they were going?
No.
Grab.
No, I don't like to eat between meals.
Wow, how times have changed.
Why would you do that?
I'll roll down.
Oh, he thought it was open.
Obviously, you haven't had great sex yet.
I just took this in. That's Mike Wazowski.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
No, I
It just
know,
so
but
happens
when you
I have had plenty of good
Oh.
sex.
Is this the scene?
What?
This early? I'll have what she's having?
What can I get you?
I'll have a number 3.
I'd like the chef salad, please, with the oil and vinegar on the side and the
When did they
apple
look at the menu?
Chef and apple a la mode.
But I'd like the pie heated, and I don't want the ice cream on top. I want it on the side, and I'd like strawberry instead of vanilla if you have it. If not, then no ice cream, just whipped cream, but only if it's real. If it's out of a can, then nothing.
Not even the pie?
No, just the pie, but then not heated.
Uh-huh.
It's very particular.
What?
Nothing. Can a man say a woman is attractive without it being a come on?
Can they?
I think so.
All right. Let's just say, just for the sake of argument, that it was
You don't think so?
come on.
I think so
What do
too.
you want me to do about it? I take it back, okay? I take it back.
You can't take it back.
Is that men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way.
That's not true. I have a number of men friends, and there is no sex involved.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You only think you do.
You're saying I'm having sex with these men without my knowledge?
No, what I'm saying is they all want to have sex with you.
I mean, it's gonna make the rest of the trip super awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Thank God he couldn't place me. I drove from college to New York with him 5 years ago, and it was the longest night of my life. And this part I remember. He said that men and women could never really be friends. Do you think that's true?
No.
Do you have any women friends, just friends?
No. But I will get one if it's important to you. I love you.
Do?
Yes.
Is that the first time?
I know, what?
I love you.
Yeah. They're both on the same flight?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh.
Yep.
Would you two like to sit together?
Great, thank you.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine flying like this?
Like what?
In like formal attire? Not like
You
business
were a
attire.
good friend of,
It's so uncomfortable.
Amanda's. Can't
That was a
believe
thing?
can't
Like you
remember
had
her
to?
name.
Yeah, it was like an event.
Amanda,
Like
right?
people
Oh,
would
yeah, that's right, that's right.
dress up.
That's what I said. The whole life of a single guy. You meet someone, you have the safe lunch, you decide you like each other enough to move on to dinner. You go dancing, you do the white man's overbite. In a place, you have sex, and the minute you're finished, you know what goes through your mind? How long do I have to lie here and hold it before I can get up and go home? It's 30 seconds
Wow.
away.
That's what you're thinking? Is that true?
Sure, all men think that.
So what? They just bought a dining room table.
Well,
Me and his
this is
wife
10 years
spent
after their
$1,600
first
on a
drive.
dining room table. Where?
When we first met.
Joe and I broke up
What? When?
Monday.
You waited 3 days to tell
Joe's
us?
available?
Well, for God's sakes, Marie, don't you have any feelings about this? She's obviously upset.
They were
I'm
together
not that
4
upset.
years.
We've been growing apart for quite a while.
5 years.
You guys were a couple. You had someone to go places with. You had a date on national holidays.
I said to myself, you deserve more than this. You're 31 years old.
And the clock is ticking.
No, the clock doesn't really start to tick until you're 36.
God, you're in such great shape. Good. Then you're ready. Really, Marie? Well, how else do you think you do it?
Does he just carry that around?
I don't happen to find him attractive, but you might.
What?
She doesn't have a problem with Chance.
Terry.
Marie, I'm not ready yet.
Ken Darman.
He's been married for over a year.
Really? Married. Oh, wait.
She has a
I got
system.
one.
There is no point.
Is this like a real fear? I guess so, right?
Yeah, for women not to get married?
Or not to be in a relationship.
Yeah. 100%. Yes.
She just wants to try it, she says. But we can
He's
still
starting to
date.
look more and more like
Like
himself.
this is supposed to cushion the blow. I mean,
Hmm.
So I say to her, don't you love me anymore? You know what she says? I don't know if I've ever loved you.
Wow. To do the wave.
Thanks, Jess. No, I haven't told you the bad part yet.
What could be worse
That's
than
not the
Mr.
bad
Joe?
part.
It's all a lie. She's in love with somebody else.
New York is bigger than this, right?
I know him. You'd like him. He's married.
Do it.
Would you like to have dinner with me sometime?
Are we becoming friends now? A woman friend. You know, you may be the first attractive woman I've not wanted to sleep with in my entire life.
Sure.
Well, that's the good thing about depression. Get your rest.
I'm not depressed.
So they're just like healing together and you know, form this
You used to
bond.
sleep on the same side of the bed.
I did for a while, but now I'm pretty much.
She's so.
God, that's great. I feel weird when just my leg wanders over.
No, it's just different. It's a whole different perspective. I get the woman's point of view on things. She tells me about the men that she goes out with, and I can talk to her about the women that I see.
You tell her about other women.
Yeah. Like the other night. I made love to this woman, and it was so incredible. I took her to a place that wasn't human. She actually meowed.
You made a woman meow?
Yeah, that's the point. I can say these things to her. And the great thing is, I don't have to lie because I'm not always thinking about how to get her into bed. I can just be myself.
You
Wow.
made a woman meow?
Well, most women at one time or another have faked it.
Well, they haven't faked it with me.
How do you know?
Because I know.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Everyone's looking.
Oh, yeah, right there. Oh.
I'll have what she's having.
I like you without your beard. You can see your face.
It is my face.
Oh yeah.
It's just to tell them
Smell the hair.
Somewhere on the next block.
Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Speed dating?
Harry is one of my best friends,
Oh.
and you are one of my best friends. By some chance, you two hit it off, and we can all
She's gonna get
be friends
jealous.
instead of drifting apart the way you do when you get involved with someone who doesn't.
She's so great, why aren't you taking her out?
How many times
Oh,
do I have to tell
it's
you?
not with
We're
Harry.
just friends.
So you're saying she's not that attractive?
No, I told you she is attractive.
Yeah, but you
Oh.
also said she had a good personality.
She has a good personality.
Oh, they're doubling. Got it.
Switching.
What?
You and Marie are both from New Jersey.
Really?
Where are you from?
South Orange.
Haddonfield.
Oh.
That's all I got.
So, what are we gonna order?
Restaurants are to people in the 80s what
there you go.
theater was to people in the 60s. I read that in a magazine.
I wrote that.
Hey.
Get out of here.
No, I did. I wrote that.
There you go.
I've never quoted anything from a magazine in my life. That's amazing. Don't you think that's amazing? And you wrote it? What do you think of Jess?
Well,
Do you think you could go out with him?
What?
I don't know.
Oh.
Trying to get clear the way.
Comfortable with him.
You want to go out with Jess?
If it would be all right with you.
Well, I don't really feel much like walking anymore. I think I'll get a cab.
I'll go with you.
Great.
I have to
Harry,
get this.
we're here for Jess and Marie.
I know. We'll find them something. There's great
Oh,
stuff
wow.
here.
Should have gone to the
Are you
place.
married?
Perfect.
Jess and Marie. Who's Jess and who's Marie?
Battery operated pith helmet.
Jess is the
guy?
The guy, yeah.
Why is this necessary in life?
Love this. This is a singing machine. Look, you sing.
Singing
the
machine.
lead, and this is the back.
That magic
This
mic.
is from Oklahoma. Here's the lyrics right here.
And ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in my surrey. When I take you
It's Mike
out in my
Wazowski.
surrey with the fringe on top.
Yeah.
Now you
What's that? The upholstery's brown. The
Oh,
dashboard's
no.
genuine leather.
His ex?
Ex?
The isinglass curtains that will What? It's my voice, isn't it? I hate my voice.
Saw your ex out in the wild.
Oh, it's terrible, Joe.
Happy with the family.
Helen?
Right towards me.
Hmm.
What's the point? Would you still say hi?
I'd say hi. I don't know if I'd stop. Like if we passed by each other, I think we're like,
Like just hi and like give a nod?
yeah. I wouldn't ignore her, but I'm not gonna like stop. Unless, I don't know. I wouldn't do that.
Really weird. She looked very Trust me, she looked weird. Her legs. Yeah, she must be retaining more. Believe me.
Yeah, he's gonna be off for for the day.
You know, it's fun. We started out like this. Ellen and I. We had blank walls, we hung things, we picked out
no.
tiles together. Then you know what happens? 6 years later, you find yourself singing Surrey with a fringe on top in front of Ira! Yes.
Yeah, that's
Right
like.
now actually is the perfect time to talk about this because I want our friends to benefit from the wisdom of my experience. Can I say something?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh. He was gonna kiss her.
I know.
It's a monkey.
He
It's a
just
monkey.
lost the argument.
Monkey see, monkey do. It's an ape. Going ape.
It's a baby.
What is that? Baby.
Planet of the
Oh.
Apes.
Planet of the Apes, you just said it's a baby. How about Planet of the Dopes?
It doesn't look like a baby.
big mouth, big Mick Jagger's
Baby lips?
baby.
Baby ape. Baby ape.
Stop with the apes.
Baby talk.
Baby's breath.
Baby, Rosemary's baby
Baby,
mouth.
baby.
Baby talk?
Won't you come home, Bill, baby?
Baby kiss the baby.
Me, maybe. That's it.
Gotta do something else.
I know.
Baby.
Yes.
What's that? That's not a saying.
Oh, but baby fish mouth is sweeping the nation.
Final score.
Getting married.
Who?
Joe.
Hmm.
I'll be right there.
Hi.
You all right?
Horrible. Oh.
Wait, how long has it been?
Years.
All this
Over
time,
5 years.
I've been saying Betty didn't want to get married.
Oh
You
yeah.
want to get married to me.
Truth is, he didn't want to marry me.
You could take him back right now, would you?
No. But why didn't he want to marry me? What's the matter with me? And I'm gonna be 40.
When?
Someday.
8 years.
But it's there. It's just sitting
Oh,
there
it's
like
only
a
been like
big
a couple
dead
years.
end. And
Because she
it's
was
not
like
the
30 or
same for
31 when
men.
they broke up, and she's
Charlie
32.
Chaplin had babies when he was 73.
Hmm.
That makes me too.
Harry, could you just hold me a little longer?
So that's like a normal, friendly kiss, right there. What is that?
I have seen like people do that. but-
Friends.
Yeah.
A guy and a girl.
Yeah. Oh,
Really?
Not
As
not okay.
friends.
Not
I mean, this is obviously turning into more. Than
yeah.
that,
Like
but-
a little peck, sure. Not this.
Yeah. That's still weird, though. Maybe like a kiss on the cheek or something, you know? Huh. I don't know what. Oh.
Are you comfortable?
Sure.
Trying to figure out how long he has to hold her.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Do you want something to drink or something?
Oh. What is this?
Well, I
position?
mean, I guess.
Do you want to go to sleep?
Okay.
She was expecting that. Awkward talk time.
I gotta go.
Squash.
Gotta go home, I gotta change my clothes, and then I have to go to work, and so do you. But after work, I'd like to take you out to dinner if you're free. Are you free?
Yes.
Fine, I'll call you later.
Fine.
Fine.
What did you want to say?
That it was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
I am so relieved that you think so, too.
You recover from that?
So?
I think so.
Mixed. Nothing on the side.
Here today to celebrate the marriage of Marie and Jess.
Mart is the best man and made of honor so
Consecrate their
close.
vows of matrimony.
They're facing each other.
Vows they will take, join their lives.
I know, it looks like they're getting
Wine
married.
they
Yeah.
will share, binds all.
Did you ever consider a live band?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe we do. We're thinking about doing that.
I've never seen her so happy.
True.
But
Like
that
for
was
the entire
before-
entertainment.
Yeah, but that was before we knew it was going to be great and then realized
How much?
there are some other there are like some other songs we'd like
Yeah.
for them to play.
Hello? You want to act like what happened didn't mean anything.
I'm not saying it didn't mean anything. I am saying, why does it have to mean everything?
Because it does. And you should know that better than anybody, because the minute that it happens, you walk right out the door.
I didn't walk out.
No, sprinted is more like it.
We both agreed it was a mistake.
The worst mistake I ever made. What are you saying? You took pity on me?
No, I was...
Fuck you.
Damn.
Everybody, could I have your...
You're gonna meet up for a midnight kiss? Where are you going? Or a place?
Oh, maybe.
I'm going.
It's almost midnight.
Well, the thought of not kissing somebody is just...
I'll kiss you.
The thought of not kissing somebody? Dang. The thought of not kissing someone. Oh my goodness. Come on, girl.
I know. Perfect. You're right in front of me when I got it.
And the thing is, I love you.
What?
I love you.
Oh.
How do you expect me to respond to this?
How about this way? I love that you get cold when it's 71 degrees out. I love that it takes you an hour and a half to order a sandwich. I love that you get a little crinkle above your nose when you're looking at me like I'm nuts. I love that after I spend a day with you, I can still smell your perfume on my clothes. And I love that you are the last person I want to talk to before I go to sleep at night. And it's not because I'm lonely, and it's not because it's New Year's Eve. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
She was entranced a little bit.
Things like that, and you make it impossible for me to hate you. And I hate you, Harry.
Never really thought about what this song meant. I don't even know what they're saying.
We hated each other.
Okay.
Okay. I could see why people really like it. I could see why it was rated pretty high.
Yeah. Yeah, but like across the board, it was like number one.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like on almost all the lists that we saw, it was number one.
I wonder why. Wait, when was this made? I wonder if it was just like one of, or like the first rom-com to do it like this.
Maybe.
Where like
1989. Oh, wait.
Maybe. Yeah, where like you know, the whole speech at the end. Like there's so many versions of that now.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it definitely has a lot of those elements that you'll find in rom-coms now. So yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
That's good.
I feel like the I think the hype got to me here in terms of like it was too much for it to be. Like it didn't meet expectations. It was still good, but I was expecting it to be blown like just because of what it was. But maybe it has that place because of what you said. Like it was the OG and did those things. But I don't know. I wasn't like. I liked other movies, but more than this for sure. But it's good. It's good. I get it. What do you think of that? The theme that they kind of introduced early on and all throughout, that men and women can't be friends.
Well, I disagree because I do have guy friends.
No, men and women that you find attractive can't be friends. Like that's the thing, right?
I guess. Like I know definitely not everyone can do it.
For sure.
I don't know. I need to reflect on this some more. But I know it's not for everyone. Like I know that's true for a lot of people. Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know there are a lot of men who do think that way.
For sure.
And they cannot. And I respect them for, like the ones who are married, like respect them for making sure that they are not in a place, or like in any kind of scenario to be triggered so that they don't become unfaithful to their wife.
Sure.
Because that is a very real thing.
Yeah. I think it comes down to what that definition of attractive is. Like sexually attractive. Like what does that mean to you?
Right.
Because I think it's easy to be friends with someone that and think that they're attractive, but that doesn't mean that you want to be with them. I think there are other things that make somebody attractive. But if it's like, if you're sexually attracted to them, can you be friends? And then I'd agree. Like you can like have that relationship and just, but like it's not going to.
So what if you're really attracted to their personality, but not sexually? It's so complicated. Because I'm just thinking, like now just thinking out loud, because being attracted to someone's personality, like you enjoy having those conversations with them, could turn into
an emotional kind,
attraction.
Yeah, but like you know, I don't know. Like I agree, but anything can eventually turn into that. It's just you as an individual have to have those boundaries set. And if they are set and you know what the lines are, you can kind of identify when they're crossed and then end it. Probably easier said than done for a lot of people, but like, yeah, I don't know. I have trouble accepting the premise that if you find somebody attractive, you can't be friends with them because it'll eventually ruin the relationship. But it is something I've heard quite a bit.
I've experienced it.
Which way?
I think. Like I wasn't able to stay friends with some guys.
Sure.
Because of, I mean, like we didn't explicitly say that there was a sexual attraction,
Just
but there was an attraction.
Or not even that far.
Yeah, like feelings caught. that, yeah. Or like they would make comments that I thought were inappropriate, and I was like, oh, is this what you think this is? But then Harry was kind of onto something before when he was like, oh, but you can be friends if you're both in a relationship. But I think obviously if there's respect there.
Yeah.
Because you and I have couple friends, and I could confidently say that I'm friends with our friend's husband and vice versa. Yeah. And there's a respect there, and we know that there are boundaries, and so like, yeah, that exists. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the more that we talk about, the more it's not even the definition of the track. It's the fact that it's a blanket statement. I think that's the issue that I have with it. Yeah. It's like it comes down to the individual and their relationship, their morals, even. Yeah. Right. Like I think that's what it comes down to. Because like I can think of a lot of people that I'm like friends with that are like attractive, like objectively they're attractive, and I have no desire to be with them. Right? I don't know. I guess the other thing that was really interesting from this was just the depiction of sort of her friend and to an extent Sally herself, in terms of like needing to be in a relationship. And you made the comment that like that's a very real thing. Yeah. Like it's a very real like fear or anxiety that people have. Do you think that like to this day, you mean? What do you mean? Like it's like it's a modern 100%. Thing that people still feel?
Oh my gosh, especially for Christian single women. 100%.
Really?
Yes. 100%. Yeah.
That I mean, maybe we won't get into it right now, but like that's super interesting to me, in terms of like the Christian side of things, because I feel like that would be the side that wouldn't feel as much pressure because their identity,
because of their faith.
Yeah, their identity isn't formed in a relationship with somebody.
But there's also the perspective of like, God, I've been so faithful, I've been submitting to you, and so you have not brought me my husband.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And it's like, man, how long do I gotta wait for? Kind of thing. Like you hear it all the time in sermons.
Yeah.
Today, Pastor Aaron, when he's like ladies, single ladies, like, I hear it all the time.
Yeah.
And
This wasn't that though. This was like, do you think it was like on the same level? Like I feel like it was like I
don't
need
know.
to.
That's just the lens that I have with my friends.
Because the way that it was being portrayed here, it's like I need to be someone with somebody in this moment. Otherwise, like, I don't know. It was just kind of like, what did she say at the end? Like, I can't be here if I'm not gonna kiss somebody.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
But I think that's kind of where I have the question: is like, do people actually take it that far? And that like I just need to like have my arm on somebody before I can be happy. But I guess,
I don't know, maybe. I honestly don't really take inventory, but I'm sure there are a lot of women out there that feel that way today.
What do you think of Harry's character?
He's interesting.
Interesting?
Yeah, I think he's interesting. He's unique. I appreciate his transparency.
Yeah.
Not a lot of guys are that straight up. I actually appreciate that, but also, I don't know. Like I'd be annoyed. Like Sally, I'm like, okay.
You can be straight up and not be a dick.
Yeah.
Like you can be transparent about what you want and feel, but not. Because like, I feel like a lot of things that he was saying, he knows were like either contrarian or kind of confrontational, but it seemed like he enjoyed it.
Yeah, right? It kind of seems like he was doing it for a reaction.
Yeah.
Or like he definitely knew what he was doing when he was like, the reverse psychology, like, fine, don't tell me. And then she was like, oh, well, if you must know.
Like on that first trip?
Yeah.
Yeah. But and it had such a huge, like one of the reasons that it did have such a huge cultural impact was because that idea that they perpetuated was like really like got legs from this movie. People really did believe that. Like the fact that like you can't, like I remember that was like such a big thing in Friends. And like it was like the moment between, like there's no such thing as like a platonic relationship. It's just the moment between when you first meet to when you first kiss. Like that's platonic. And it's like, oh
gosh.
So like,
I'm trying to imagine that now with some guy from like, no. No.
Exactly. But yeah, like I feel the same way. Like it's just kind of it's a cute movie. Not my favorite. I think I can kind of go on record saying that, like, not what I thought it was gonna be, but still good for what it was. It was light.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing I have to think about, and like Harold and Maude,
Mm-hmm.
which is like surprisingly deep, but
Mm-hmm.
Harry and Sally.
Mm-hmm. So, gee, that's the thing that I wonder. Like, is this like the foundation of the rom-coms that we see today? Like, maybe that's why it's such a
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah. Maybe.
But I don't know enough about. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Any final
Cool.
thoughts?
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It's cute.
Cool.
Light. I've never seen Billy Crystal.
As not Mike Wazowski.
No, just I've never like watched any of his older films.
Have you seen any of his films?
Yeah, I've definitely seen him, but like he was like definitely
Mhm.
older. So I was like, oh, like you were shocked too watching this in the beginning. Like, whoa, he was really young. I almost didn't even recognize him.
Well, I mean, I realized after they just like it was like
The
makeup
makeup,
and
yeah.
a wig, but still, I guess. So
Okay,
you find him
I
attractive, and
Yeah,
if
he
you were
was
friends with him,
attractive.
you're saying. Cool. Well, I mean, we actually got this movie a lot earlier than I thought we would.
Yeah.
I felt like, I don't know why, it's obviously random, but like I just felt like it would take us a little while to get to this in the build up. I'm glad we did get to it pretty early.
Yeah, because then you would have really had your hopes up.
Yeah, for sure. But,
And now we know. Like, this was number 1, so in my head I was thinking like, oh, this is going to be the best one.
Mhm.
But now that we know, it's not.
Well, I mean, to us, right? It's subjective.
To us, yeah.
So,
Then it's like, oh, we have more to look forward to.
exactly. All right, cool. Okay, well, that wraps up Harry and Sally, or When Harry Met Sally. I'm thinking Harold and Maude.
Yeah.
So When Harry Met Sally. Good movie overall. Not my cup of tea, but it's all
I
good.
liked it.
Cool. Well, that wraps it up for us. We'll see you at the next one.
Bye.
Peace.